Oh, I'm better now.
I guess it doesn't last as long when you get wet, but it definitely doesn't finish it immediately.
If not.
Need rep level 35 and I'm only 50. Do you want to just do some fishing while we're here?
Sure.
Because I'm caught up on everything I need to do today, so...
I feel like I should just go to that island on a rowboat and get some worms.
Yeah, could do. You want me to... I'll do some fishing while you do that.
Or
We'll meet back up here. Because then you can put the worms into the rowboat as well.
yeah.
Bring more of them over. You know, the last time I played... No, I'm not... If I'm going to pick up a ruby splash tail, it's got to be a trophy at least. I'm not putting the effort in for a midget.
Like the one I had?
Yeah.
Yeah, my very first one.
I think the last time I played for like a significant period of time with Omen, we just like parked our ship and just fished for like 2 hours. It was great. We got our Hunter's Call level up quite a bit doing that. Because, like, nobody comes over to you when you're just parked at a Hunter's sea post, right? And then even
Yeah.
if they do, you just, like, you talk to them and you're like, oh, hey, yep, we're just fishing. And then you offer an alliance and they're like, oh, yeah, we'll sit around and let somebody else go and, like, get us a bunch of Hunter Call levels. Come on, Umber. Got him.
Nice. You're up already. What? Oh crap!
Was that a bomb?
Yes.
That's hilarious.
I thought that was a treasure, and all of a sudden, a couple. Dad!
You know,
I tried to do one thing.
the irony was, I actually planted a bomb just like that earlier. There was we were on an island and I found a bomb and I was like, I don't want to have to deal with this bomb. So I just like buried it once I found it.
Was it on Briar's backbone or Liar's backbone?
It might have been. How fucking funny would it be if I blew you up by putting a bomb down earlier and not saying anything?
Well, that is what almost happened, because it was the gun barrel.
What does that one look like? That was exactly which one it was.
Like,
Whoops.
I'm on the beach. It was the second spot.
Yeah.
It was
that's,
the second spot, and
yeah.
it's like, ka-dunk. I'm like, oh, okay, nice treasure chest.
Sorry about that, Boggy, but that's funny. God, I love that that's something that happened. Ooh.
Like, are you serious?
I can't believe that the one that you got was the one I planted earlier. Because I remember thinking like, oh, this is a small island. I guess if anyone's going to dig up my explosive, it'll probably be on this island. Oh, man. That's so funny.
Can you clip that on my stream?
Oh, somebody's going to have to. Actually, you know what, Boggy? If you download that video and send it... Like, if you download this recording and send it to me, I will figure out how to stitch the two of them together of me planting the bomb and then you digging it up later.
I mean, I can do that. I have a video editing software.
Oh, that's true.
Just send me yours,
Yeah.
and I'll make a clip or a short.
Sounds good. When we're off stream, shoot me your email address and I'll send it to you.
I hate you.
I'm sorry.
I hate you. What did I ever do to you?
It's not like I planned for you to blow up. I just didn't want to have to deal with it, and we got points for it.
Second spot, literally.
Not my fault.
I got the hunter ship title. I
Yeah.
got the hunter ship title on.
The hunter's flags. Yay. Alright, I'm going to cook up these fish. Because one of them is super hard to find. We got super lucky on that one. I think that's actually the rarest of the splash tails. I think, what is it? Hunter's Call. Splash tails. Yeah, that is the... in my whole time playing and fishing, I've only actually gotten 4 of these types of splash tails. I got so lucky. Oh, and you took out a mermaid too, hey? Can we sell that to the Hunter's Call? That would be awesome. Woo.
And they're gonna be coming for me and I'm low on health. That's right. Come on, you little prick.
Go, Bogdan, go! Live your best life.
You have my email also. I sent you.
I get a lot of emails. Like, if it's been a week, I've probably gotten 50 emails already. So please just text it to me so I don't have to go hunting for it. It's just easier on me.
Can't believe you.
Didn't do it on purpose.
What are the odds though?
You know what? Just goes to show you, I was right.
About?
About that being the best place to put a bomb. Because somebody would accidentally dig it up, whether they were looking for it or not.
But just so you know, like, it really took a good 5 seconds to blow up, so I had lots of warning.
Well, like I said, I just didn't want to have to deal with it. I didn't plan on blowing anyone up with it.
Alright, I'll come back. I have a good amount of grub.
Nice. Got enough for both of us?
Yes and no. Depends on how much more we want to fish for.
Sea of Thieves really is just fun. The worst part of Sea of Thieves is the other players. And I guess the time sink. But it is just, like, while you're playing it, time passes, but it doesn't really feel like it matters, you know?
Yeah, there's always,
Like, there's always
Sure.
something to do.
losing your loot stock. But, you know, you can still make fun out of the game.
Yeah. And I mean, like, even just sitting here fishing, it's just so much fun. You know? It's like a little fishing minigame you can do while you're playing, like, playing as a pirate. And it's one of my favorite things to do in the game. Like, I've played actual fishing games that aren't as much fun to fish in as this is.
I have fishing games also. But they're realistic ones.
Yeah. I mean, I went fishing with you, and it wasn't as fun as this. Although, it was very funny when we went out to the lake after you had first gotten us to buy our new rods, and as you were teaching us how to fish, you almost caught a fish. That was so funny. Oh, that was... Oh, God, it would... We were there with Ken
Yes, we
at
were.
Lake
Oh yes,
Sundance.
that
We were
was.
out on the rowboat.
Yes, that was
And,
in Sundance at Eagle Lake.
yeah, we, God.
Yeah, I had you guys. Yeah, we all went to Cabela's. We all got.
Yeah, we all bought our first rods.
Yeah.
And, Ken and I had never fished before, so you were taking us out to
Yeah.
go
So I
and
was.
learn that.
Yeah, I taught you guys how to fish.
Yeah, and you did like a fake cast to show us how to do it, and a fish jumped right beside it.
Yeah, that
That
goes
was
to
so
show how much
funny.
luck I have. Oh, and then Ken freaking net.
Oh yeah, poor Ken. His line was tangled for like 90% of that trip.
Yes, the rest of the trip.
Poor guy.
I felt so bad.
Yeah. You know what though? Say what you will about the guy, I'm impressed by him because even though he had like the worst time while actually fishing, he had the best attitude the whole time we were there.
Well, yeah, and sure it sucks, but I'm sure he found it funny as well as.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't that much fun, but. Do you still have that rod?
Yep, I've still got it. It's my fishing rod. I don't have
Nice.
it at the new place, but it's still sitting there at my parents', so I could go and get it anytime.
Me and Marina are actually coming in August into September.
Ooh, so late August, early September?
Yeah,
That's
24th to the
oh,
7th.
that's fantastic because we go on vacation early August, and we get
yeah.
back about mid. So
Okay, nice. It's just my aunt and uncle are there as well for that time, so we'll be there majority of that time, and then a few days after they leave, because they leave the 3rd of September,
okay.
and we leave the 7th, so we can meet up one day between then.
Oh, absolutely. Maybe we'll have you over at our place.
Yeah.
It's easily accessible by train.
You guys live in downtown?
No, there's an apartment building just in front of one of the train stations.
Oh, okay, I see.
We actually got our apartment right there. It's
Nice,
like
that's
across the street. Maybe we'll see if we can get Ken to come that day too. Just get everyone back. Because he hasn't seen the new place yet either.
Alright, I'm full on grub.
Fantastic.
Here's the mermaid things as well.
Yeah, your trip was really successful apparently.
Get me off this stupid little boat!
Alright, how many do I have now? Just the one? Okay.
There's 3. Oh yeah, we could sell it.
Fantastic.
2 grand.
$2,000 isn't bad for the amount of effort you put into getting it, eh? Nice work there, Bogdan.
How can I give you grub?
Oh, just put it in like a food chest or something, and then we'll split it.
Okay, it's in the top row.
Cool. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. Hopefully this is the right grub.
It was the only one I was able to find, honestly.
Yeah, depending on where you go fishing, you can get different things.
Yeah.
What the heck is my line doing? Whee! There we go. That's better. Weird. Alright, bait. Now, just make sure you don't catch any splash tails. Unless it's an umbra, in which case it's a good trade.
No, this one was a ruby.
Yeah. An umbra splash tail is a good trade. Those ones are super rare, so anything you have to do to catch one of those is a good trade.
I got trophy sunny splash tail.
Yeah, it's not worth it because the trophy, like a splash tail, you don't need grub for, so you don't want to waste your grub on it, right?
Okay, so no splash tails.
Unless it's umbra.
Unless it's umbra.
Yeah, the one that starts with a U. You know what? We're gonna have to break this stream down into two parts. It'll be like part A, adventure, part B, fishing.
I know where to go. Further from the island.
You know what? One day when we've got Yumi and Omen, we'll get ourselves all built for just a nice fishing trip. And we'll go to different areas so we can catch different fish and just do it that way. I don't think that these... I think grubs are the wrong type of bait for the area we're in.
Probably. I'm only getting ruby splash tails and splash tails. I've only had one sunny splash tail.
Yeah. I've been getting
One
a
trophy.
decent amount of sea foams. And honestly, as long as it's not a ruby, any kind of fish is good. Because right now we're just cooking them up and selling them anyways, right? So, if you catch something, it's worth it.
Hook.
What does my reputation actually want me to have here? Splash tails. I need indigos, umber, and sea foam. So I've already got sunnies and rubies. Indigo, umber, sea foam. Actually, don't I have one? I've already got a sea foam. Let's see if I can... that one here. I'm getting a sunny, hey?
It's little though.
That's okay. You know what they say, every little bit helps. Or something like that. Banana, banana, banana. Alright, maybe Athena can help us find better fish.
Is it what?
Oh, I just switched my pet around. Athena's been helping me, or Orion's been getting us this far, but maybe Athena will give us some better luck. Named
What
after...
pet is the Athena?
Athena is my snowy owl.
Owl, yes. Yes, named after the Greek goddess.
Goddess of wisdom. Here, you can have that.
Are you cooking the fish?
Yeah. Get some more money out of it that way.
Yeah.
Worms. Ooh, I've got earthworms.
Where?
And leeches. I just looted the chests. Alright, let's see if we can figure out what bait we actually need here. Let's What's wrong with my rod again? Okay. Bait. Earthworms? Let's try those. I've only got one earthworm and one leech, so we'll have to see.
Got a trophy, Sonny.
Nice. And don't call me Shunny. Not that.
What?
It was a old person joke.
I think this guy's fighting.
It's a shame because I actually do need indigos, but I wasn't going to waste my earthworm on it. I only got the one, so if there is something else, I want to make sure I get it. Because I only really get one try with this. Yeah, we're still just fishing, bubs. That's probably going to be the rest of the stream, to be honest. Ooh, okay.
Doesn't the Umbra Splashtail come out only in the night?
No, that's the... You're thinking of the sea flum. The Umbra is just a really rare spawn. I'm glad that I scared off that indigo splashtail. Because I have got a new type of fish. And it's a trophy.
I got 2 more, and then I guess we can end it.
What do you think we should call this second half? Because I upload all my streams to YouTube. The Fishin' Jamboree. But I think Rooster Teeth has already done that.
Oh, I got a trophy indigo.
Oh, nice. Catch that bitch and we'll cook it up.
What should we call this? Attempted murder.
I think it'd be hilarious if there were crows, but I haven't seen any.
I'm just kidding.
As I got a name already for the first half, but if we're gonna split it
What is
into
it?
2 parts, what do I have? I'm calling the first half. Did you ever wish to be a pirate? But I feel like the fishing one's a lot calmer, so I feel like we don't need quite that much.
Yeah.
Maybe we should call it like fish. Oh, I've got it. I've got it.
What?
It's Fishin' and Reminiscin.
Fishin' and Reminiscin.
Yeah.
Reminiscing with the fish.
Fishin' and Reminiscin. And I feel like that's all we've done, right? We fished and then we reminisced. Look at the size of this fucker.
On who?
I'll show you mine as soon as you're done catching yours. We'll cook them up and then sell them.
I have 1 more grub after this. No,
Oh,
the
you
line
lost
snapped.
it. Oh, Boggy boy. Come take a look at this fish.
Whoa.
Not a splashtail.
Damn.
Actually, come, my man. If you fish over here, you won't have to worry about snapping the line. Because the line snaps when you hit, like, the rock, right? Then I can fish from the boat. We'll be all good there. What else I got? I got one leech. Maybe something's interested.
Then
Actually, this is up too high. I gotta get lower. Time keeps on fishing, fishing, fishing into the future.
indigo.
Nice. I do like me an indigo.
Wanted the trophy though.
Yeah,
This is the
that's a
littlest
shame.
thing ever.
I've got an indigo as well. Maybe I'll catch this one too.
I have a trophy sunny though.
Oh, that's good. And if you know what, if we each have two, then we can cook them up and hand them in. Make it nice and easy.
Was that an indigo too?
Yep.
If you want to reel in quicker, just move your joystick, your left joystick, up and down,
Yeah.
because then you're yanking at the same time as reeling in.
Yeah. It does work quite well. I've actually found that if you just like push your rod forwards, you actually do it faster just because there's less line to reel in that way.
Mm-hmm.
So you probably are doing it faster because you're alternating between the two, but I think if you just hold it forwards the whole time, it might actually be faster. Alright. Should we start with our indigos and get those done just because they're small?
Yeah. You also cannot set off a flare on your own.
Oh well. Good to know. One... That's a banana. Must have gotten hurt doing something. And then I'll pick up the trophies.
The sun!
The
Again.
sun!
Right above us, it's on fire.
Oh, jeez. God damn, I feel embarrassed after that.
You really don't.
Yeah, I was like, what about the sun? Is it those nasty guys who killed us earlier?
No, it's just my flare.
Oh man, because I of course was underneath the ship, right, in the hold, so I didn't,
Yeah.
I couldn't actually see anything. I was just going entirely on what you were saying.
Did you get my fish?
Yeah, I'm cooking them up now.
Oh, look at those big boys.
If you want to go and drop off the indigos, they're in the top chest.
Sure. Mmm, delicious.
I love how much detail they put into the design on these fish, you know? Like, these look like very different fish.
Yeah.
And they, like, a lot of games just don't do that kind of stuff.
I'd say it depends on the, like, what you hope to get out of it.
Yeah. I mean, the game design is kind of like cartoony, but I kind of like that because a lot of games try and be serious and they don't pull it off. But because this game doesn't try to be serious, it doesn't feel like there's anything wrong with it.
Look, there's two suns in the air.
Two sons. Just like my parents.
Where's that bird?
Athena? I think she's under the... She's under the... Nope, she's not anymore.
Alright, Athena, you're going with Candace.
Athena, at least she's a bird. It's very funny when you, like, launch somebody's dog or something.
Yeah.
That's kind of fun. Alright, let's get these boys cooked up, and then we got one left.
Wow, $1,200.
Yeah, I think that was the, I think that was my trophy.
Man, you can cook a banana.
You can, it just doesn't really help. I think it almost instantly gets damaged. Yeah, see, it's burning now. It used to be that one of the strongest things that I could do when I was like trying to do PvP or trying to survive a PvP, especially if it looked like I was definitely going to die, I'd just go and put like a fruit or something on their cook pot as I was running by. Because of course it doesn't actually cook, and if you leave something that's burning longer than it should be, it'll actually set their boat on fire. But that's everything from you today, hey? Now that we've got all those sold. I might keep fishing just a little longer here. Like I said, I've kind of done everything I needed to today, so I could just kind of chill out. Maybe I'll stream till 4 today. And then I've got a 2-hour fishing and a 2-hour non-fishing. A ruby splash here. Get that shit out of here.
Don't discriminate.
I do discriminate. They've got missions for them. I need indigos, umbers, and sea foams. I don't need anything else. I've got so many ruby splash tails sold, it doesn't even... Like, I don't even see them as fish anymore. They're just inconveniences.
Inconveniences.
Actually, my man, do you want a few more grubs?
No, a few more what?
A few more grubs for fishing? Because I haven't used all of mine yet.
Oh, no, I'm good. I'm about to hop off for a little bit.
Alright, sounds good. I'll shoot you a text later to get you back in here with us.
Sure. This thing's over now.
Yeah.
Make sure to download that.
Yeah, and I'll send you my file once you shoot me your email.
Yes. Sounds good. And, yeah, send me that and I'll try and do
A fun cut. I'd love a copy of the fun cut too when you're done, so I can upload it to my channel as well. In the meantime, thank you so much for joining me. It's everything is better with more.
Yeah.
Oh man. So yeah.
Yes, I agree.
Everyone, thank you for watching. It was great having Bogdan around. If you want to find him more, you can find him on twitch.tv/Eurodan9000. Again, that's twitch.tv/Eurodan9000. I believe you've got a YouTube channel too, don't you, man?
Yep, same one.
Same name?
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. If you want to see more of his stuff, or both of us, I guess, because we definitely have done that, go ahead and check out his YouTube channel and his Twitch. And hopefully we'll see him more often and in a few more things. So, again, thank you so much for popping in, my man.
Of course, thank you. It's always a pleasure playing with you.
Glad to hear it. Have a good one, my man.
Take it easy.
Nice try, Sonny. Nice try, Sonny. Ooh, trophy season. You know, chat, I hope everyone's having a great day. If you're not, I hope things get better. If you are, keep doing what you're doing. If you're having a good time, keep having a good time. Wanted to take a moment here just to remind everyone about the Patreon. Patreon.com/Matsick. We do have a free tier, and that'll help you keep on top of some of the new stuff that's coming out. There's not a ton. I'll be the first to admit that. But we do have a couple of videos that are out, if you want to pay for them. As always, if you're a paid subscriber, then you immediately have access to everything in our shop. Mostly just other videos that you can purchase and do with whatever you would like. We've got some fun exclusive stuff that doesn't show up on our YouTube channel, including a series called Paradise Lost. If you're interested in that at all, but you're not sure if that video's right for you, or if you want to pay for it, we do have the very first episode uploaded on YouTube. There is still a charge on the Patreon, just because they won't let us put it up there for free. And of course, if you want to have access to that video to do editing or use it in any way, you're free to do so if you purchase it, and that's where that charge is coming from, because you'll be able to just download the video and do whatever with it that you'd like. So I apologize that there is a charge at all, but that's why it is. So we have a few more things there. When we have more people on the Patreon, I'll be going and trying to put up some more stuff for free members and paid members and all that fun stuff. But in the meantime, since we don't really have anything, I'm not expecting very many of you to be paid. That being said, paid members do help support the channel. They let us do fun stuff when we want to instead of when we have to. You know, we've been trying to keep on top of things, upgrading gear whenever we can, getting new games to accommodate requests, but there's only so deep our pockets go without help. Because we are new, obviously there's not quite as much of a following, but every little bit helps, so we'll try and figure out a way where you can just donate without having to do the monthly subscription that they make you do. Because I don't know about you, but like a one-time gift of $5 is a little bit nicer than having to do $5 every month, you know? So I'm trying to come up with a way to kind of give you that. I think I can add that into the shop as like a, here, buy this and get like, I don't know, like a PDF or something in exchange, or like a JPEG or something, so that you can support the channel that way without it taking up a bunch of your space. But you know, we do just appreciate you guys. Every time somebody subscribes to the Patreon, we get super excited over here. And, you know, it's exciting to know that some people care enough to support us at all. You know, it's because of your support that we get to do all this fun stuff for you every day. It's because of your support that, you know, we try and think, okay, well, what would be the next fun thing we could do? What game would be fun to watch? Who should we try and get on for the next one? And I know Omen has just started working again because we don't make enough money doing free content online. Who would have thought? You know, on the YouTube channel, after we hit a couple of milestones, we'll be able to start earning some income from our videos, but we aren't there yet, so everything is still... Everything we do, except for the Patreon, is unpaid, and free content. So, if you do want to support us and the channels, you know, it'd be a great help if you could donate. That being said, we don't expect you to. We'd love if you did. We don't need you to. I mean, we kind of need you to, but we don't expect you to. So, as always, most of our content is going to remain free. We will do some fun stuff, like you can get access to a special Discord by becoming a paid member. And of course you get access to all of our videos for free on the Patreon. But if, you know, if opening your wallet isn't something you want to do, and I totally understand that because I don't do that either. Another big help is just liking and subscribing on YouTube. You gotta hit some certain milestones before they'll let you get any money out of it at all, and it's a little intense. We're getting an average of about, I'd say about 40 views on each video. But we're usually lucky to get like 1 like, maybe 2, I think. I think 3 was the best one we'd ever gotten. 3 likes on a video on YouTube. So, you know, that's not a lot. But the fact that we got 3 interactions with people we were excited about. As you probably know, when it comes to YouTube, the requirements for actually getting paid are crazy. You need like 300 hours of people watching your content. You need like 500 subscribers or something like that. So if you're watching these videos and thinking to yourself, well, I'm not subscribed, but I kind of like what I've seen, consider subscribing. I know you can... There's a way you can turn off notifications if you don't want to watch all of our stuff, but we'd appreciate it if you were subscribed anyways, even if it just shows up in your feed and you watch the occasional one. You know? And of course, like, go into the comment section, leave us a comment. I read all of them. There's not very many of them. I'd love to hear more from our audience. There's very few people, actually, that I actually know who are subscribed. So, I know that the vast majority of our subscriber base is not people I know personally. And that's, on its own, huge. But that does mean that I don't get your feedback, unless you provide it, right? I feel like I'm just rambling, though. You probably just want me to get back to the fishing. I got one indigo splash tail about that whole time. Crazy. But, at the end of the day, thank you all for watching any of our content. Thank you for popping in to watch the live streams. For those of you who can't make it, thanks for coming and watching on YouTube. And thank you for subscribing on Patreon. It makes a huge difference. You know, Patreon was part of the reason why we were able to upgrade this microphone to something that actually lets you hear what I have to say. It's... Because we're small, the smallest amount of support goes a long way. You know, we don't have salaries that need to be paid. We don't have any of that overhead. We we started off doing this just because we wanted to. We thought, well, we're going to play games anyways, or might as well let everyone else experience it, you know? Because, you know, Omen's a funny guy, and I get things done. So between the two of us, we're good content, we think. So if you're a serious person and you want to see stuff actually get finished and completed and learn things or think about things as we go through, I'm your guy. And if you just want things to be chaotic but, you know, funny, then you keep an eye on Omen. And between the two of us, we do great work. We only have the one Patreon. And obviously, Omen's got his own work now to go and do. But, you know, $5 here and there. Let's say, for example, just to give you guys an idea of how much this actually works. Let's say we have 2 people subscribe at $5 a month, right? So, collectively, we'd get about $10 a month. In 6 months, give or take, we could have bought usually a new AAA title. I know it doesn't fully cover the cost of a AAA title, but we're not just sitting on our hands and knees either. Like, we throw in our own money to, like, afford to do these things because we don't expect you guys to do it, like we said before. So 6 months, if 2 people are paying, 6 months we get a brand new AAA. If we start doing indie stuff, like we have a couple of times, 6 months gets us 3 games. 3 indie titles for a collective of $10 a month. It means a lot, even a little bit. Now, like I said, I don't want you to feel like you have to do the monthly. Like, if you want to do one set of $5, that's a DLC. Or like a paid currency so that we can get something more interesting, like a new boat in Sea of Thieves. $5 goes a far way for us because we are small. Nice try, Ruby Splashtail. I'm not falling for that, no matter how distracted I am. Yeah. Bubs is saying here that at least we're not rambling about snipers. That's true. I'm not rambling about snipers. Today. I'm not rambling about snipers today. But, you know, I've mentioned this before. We do care about your feedback. When we played The Witcher the other day, that was actually, somebody had put that in the suggestion box underneath the Twitch stream. So, I went out, I bought it. It was good. We had good time playing. Well, I had a good time playing that, and I probably would continue to play it in further live streams. Gotta justify the cost somehow, right? But it was fun. Hearing back from you guys is what makes it really makes the difference to small streamers like us. I know that Bogdan has way more subscribers than I do. He's been at it longer. He's louder and more energetic than I am, and he has a consistent audience who likes his kind of stuff. I remember a few years ago, I think he had like 60 subscribers or something like that, and they all just wanted him to play Warframe all the time. I sat in on a couple of his live streams with him, and he just had interactions with viewers. You know? we get... I, of course, try and interact with the whole chat when it's here. Sometimes it's a good time, and sometimes it's irritating. But you never know until you actually get through it. And I love talking to chat. We get Bubbles and Sunshine, who shows up a lot. Sometimes we get Omen if he's not in the stream. We've had Eurodan9000 in the chat. We've even had a few other people who popped in just to say like, oh hey, I'm familiar with this game. Try doing this. What was that? That was, oh, I can't remember his name now, but it was in RoboQuest. And, like, they gave us a little bit of knowledge that they had because they'd been where we had been, and they got us on a trail that made the rest of the gameplay just so much more interesting for us. And it's, you know, it's because of the viewers that, you know, you can kind of tailor some of the content over. I don't know. Perhaps I'm just sentimental or something, but we do appreciate you guys. Yeah, I know. Shut up about the sappy stuff, right? It'd be really awesome if I could get another Umbral before we ended the stream. I doubt it, because they are very rare. I can't believe how lucky I was getting that on the second one. Damn it, rubies. Now, actually, you know what? I'll walk you guys through this because I actually can. So, around here, in this pirate log area, if you go into your reputation, you can see all of these different, like, groups that you can get. And these are basically, like, challenges and achievements that you can get in-game. There is this one here for the Hunter's Call. And I have been slowly working my way through all of this because I just think it's so interesting to have as a feature. But the biggest problem I've had with it is that I never have the right stuff, basically. But it's kind of nice because they'll tell you exactly what you need in order to catch these ones. It used to be that you had to, like, search them up to find out where you could actually catch them because you just couldn't tell without a menu like this. So, splash tails, as we know, are just the worst. They're everywhere, they just don't go away. But plentifins are over in the Shores of Plenty area. I think we're in the wilds right now, so that's not going to help us a lot. But, you know, like, we haven't even caught all types of plentifins yet. Ancient scales looks like we have. By the name alone, you can probably guess that they come from the Ancient Spire area. Wind splashes, we caught these guys earlier, or one of these guys earlier. We needed that earthworm that I found in order to get them up. But we've got one of those already. Devilfish. These guys are over in the volcanic area. So you want to use grubs to catch these guys, and you have to be over in the Devil's Roar before you can get any of those. Isle hoppers. So these ones are over near, like, islands. So you'll find them, like, if you're standing on an island and just fishing from the shore on that island, you might catch some isle hoppers along with your splashtails. Pondies. These ones Omen and I have gone and done some fishing with before. You have to go to areas that have like a lake in them that you can fish from, or a pond, if you will, and that's where you get these guys from. Battle gills. These ones are hard to get. So every time I find them in the chest, I'm excited because they're just hard to fish for. Battle gills. You have to go fishing in a place that has combat. So, like, people have to actively be fighting in the area, and you can catch battle fins while you're doing that. Battle gills. Stormfishes. These ones are another really tricky one. So you'll use leeches to catch them, as it says there, but you have to be fishing during a thunderstorm. So you have to be up on your deck, fishing with leeches while there's lightning around you, and then you can catch these guys. So that's another one that's really just so tricky to find. So when I go past a boat and we can get those ones, it's the best. Wreckers here are another really tough one. I believe these ones you can only get next to sunken ships, or shipwrecks, if you would. So you can catch them here. Need earthworms as well. Actually, what was it? I think battle gills. Battle gills are particularly difficult because I forgot a major part of your battle gill. Not only do people have to be fighting, I think you also have to be in a lightning storm. So it just has to be like the worst of the worst situation, and that's how you catch these ones. So, as you can see, it's hard to do. But that's also why I always go and, like, I'll sit down and I'll just fish for a while. And I always leave my alliance flag up, because, you know, if somebody else wants to be in an alliance with me while I sit here and fish, so that they don't have to fish, and in exchange they're willing to go and help me get, you know, like, I don't know, a full load of stuff, then why wouldn't I? You know, I'll share, and they'll share, and it works out great. That's fun. Plus, I want to get all this stuff, too. They're fantastic. Tattoos. Get a chicken. But, you know,
So crunchy. Oh, they're so moist.
I don't know. I like helping people. And it's nice to know that sometimes when you help people, they'll help you too. Gives you the warm fuzzies. Or at least it gives me the warm fuzzies.
Yes. Bon voyage.
I didn't happen to get any earthworms out of that, did I? Nah. That's a shame. Well, you know, there is lightning coming. So maybe I'm in for a treat here. Maybe we'll get some stormfish. Actually, they were... Oh, they do like leeches. Alright, we'll wait until the storm's actually here, and then we'll see if we can get a storm fin out of it. If we're lucky. Kind of hope that that storm does come this way. Normally I wouldn't want the storm to come this way, but maybe we'll get lucky this time. Oh no, I think we're gonna miss the storm. That sucks. Fishing's nice. I do like that they tell you what you're gonna hook before you hook it, though. That wasn't always the case in Sea of Thieves. In fact, when you first started doing it, they didn't have any of those names pop up, so you just see a fish start going for it, and it was up to you to identify which one it was as it came in. So you wouldn't know if it was a trophy unless you were familiar with the different sizes. And of course, like, being able to tell under the water what color it is, because like, if you see over there, there's all those little fish. Those ones sometimes would get in your way, and you wouldn't be able to tell which fish was actually going for your line. Like, you could always tell if it was a trophy because they're massive, but you couldn't always tell if it was like a smaller one. So now being able to just briefly take a look and go, oh, this is something new, or this is, you know, the same old, or gross, this is a ruby splashtail. Just being able to see that ahead of time is awesome. Good game design there. And you know, it really helped when you're trying to figure out what types of bait you could use in a particular area. Because like I said earlier, you didn't always have that menu to tell you which ones they were. They would just tell you, like, here are the ones you need to catch, but not tell you how you actually, or what you needed to do to catch them. Because there are some that you can only get by fishing in certain areas. But we didn't know that. So it was a lot of trial and error for a lot of it, especially early on. Because, you know, sometimes if there's like a variation on a splash tail, like this indigo guy, you couldn't tell if it was actually a splash tail or something else. Because it didn't always look the same. You know, like, remember when we saw the Umbra, and it's kind of like gray and black, sort of? You'd used to think that that was a completely different type of fish, but it's still just a splash tail, and you don't need any bait for it. So sometimes you could, like, waste your... oh my goodness, that's only my third. Sometimes you could be wasting your bait, not realizing that you're just catching splash tails and you're using the wrong type. So that used to be a big problem. But they fixed that, and I gotta say, big fan of Rare for actually doing something like that in order to fix it all up. But you know what? I'm rambling or just sitting there quietly, so perhaps that should be a good indicator for me that we don't really need to continue on here. So we'll sell these two lads, get the last little bit of our money. I'm so poor. You know what? We'll launch the fireworks that we do have to make a big old send-off there. I'm not gonna burn the ship to the ground this time because this is a captain's ship, so I don't want to have to pay for it. But you know, it's we'll consider the fireworks as my way of saying thank you for watching and for sticking around through this, I guess, a little different and slow-paced video. Yeah. As always, thank you so much for watching. We love you guys. We're so glad to have you around. And you are the reason why we do it in the first place. Or, I guess you haven't always been, but you are now. Let's see if we have any fun fireworks still left here. We should definitely get some friends, right? Some new. Okay. I know Buggy Boy was doing this earlier. We'll start with some flares. Chanting Vipers. Oh, that's cool. It just kind of keeps going. Wow, that one is really bright. Oh. Gonna make me try this one. You know what? We'll put the sail up. Sail all the way up. Perfect. We'll rotate us around so we can guess we'll just follow this into the water then, I suppose. Alright. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys had a good time here, even though this was a little bit different. And we'll see you in our next video. So bye for now.